Mr. Speaker, we are not angry enough. As a country, we are not angry enough. This cannot happen to anybody. And yet, you are wasting our money, you are taking our money, and you are here reading this boring statement to us. Mr. Speaker, this is not a joke. And you are even quoting the Bible. Which of the Bibles are you quoting? Quoting the Bible in taking our money, in making us poor, in denying the poor pensioner his money, and you still are quoting the Bible. It is the reason some of us don't go to church, because in the end, this is what we get. This is what we get. Mr. Speaker, this matter, I want to make an appeal to you to refer this matter back to the Finance Committee for proper oversight. The Bank of Ghana must come to explain to us how they allowed the banking sector to hurt itself. The pensioners must come and explain to us. Mr. Speaker, the Ghana Amalgamated Trust must come to explain to us. Mr. Speaker, as we speak today, the Bank of Ghana is claiming it is going to throw $15 billion at this point. Have we approved any $15 billion? They must come and explain to us how they are getting that money. Mr. Speaker, ever since this government assumed office...
Honourable members, just focus on the statement.
Mr. Speaker, in the statement, it is about our public debt, and it's about who gave us the money. It's the banking sector that gave us the money, and we knew, with all the rating agencies downgrading us, that it was going to crash, and the regulator was watching them until they crash. That is about DGE. Mr. Speaker, the finance minister is required by law, under the Public Financial Management Act, not to allow us to meet this problem. He is supposed every year in May, when he's presenting the fiscal strategy document to Cabinet for approval, to accompany it with the debt sustainability analysis, so that we are not caught by surprise. Is it the case that he's not been developing the annual debt sustainability report? Is it the case that he has ignored the findings in those reports? He is supposed to present fiscal risk analysis to Cabinet. Is it the case that he's not been doing it? How come we are suddenly surprised and we are losing our money? Mr. Speaker, how are we going to convince any individual to trust in the state, to give 1 penny to the state? We were taught in school, Mr. Speaker, that government debts are risk-free. Ken Oforiatta and his people are now saying you will lie. So we should unlearn all that we learned in school, because government debt now is more riskier than lending to Adongo. It is more riskier than lending to Adongo. So how do we now go back to reconsider the thinking of finance? That when you give money to government, you can't sleep peacefully? That when you work and you take your pension lump sum and you decide to give to government and live on your coupons, please, you are naked, because you will go hungry and you can't buy your medicines. And we are proud to come and stand in the Bible in telling this Mr. Pate. How is that possible? Mr. Speaker, there must be consequences. There must be consequences. People cannot destroy our livelihood. People cannot ruin us, and when you ask them to leave their office, they say they will move. A job that we are not paying you, you are not willing to resign. And every day they are. How can we always be crying because you are the finance minister? This matter must be properly investigated this out. And I appeal to you not to end this matter to this route that it came, and that we must have a proper process to provide oversight and give the people of Ghana the assurance to not just go in vain. And Mr. Speaker, it cannot be by the stroke of pen of a so-called finance minister. That should never happen, Mr. Speaker. And I want to call on the finance minister to resign today by a public announcement here. You cannot be proud of this achievement. You went and told the investors in